Good evening, people, and may the 4th be with you. My name is Morgan Hauer, and we are here on Book Talk, and this evening we are going to do book talk on a fairly recent book called Snapper by Brian Kimberling. Snapper is the story following a young, kind of weird behaving birdwatcher's assistant in southern Indiana as he goes through all the backwoods and running across all these weird characters. And that's the basic story. This is done by a new author, like I said, by Brian Kimberling. There's not too much really to know about Brian. He grew up in southern Indiana, and he was a professional birdwatcher living in Czech Republic, Turkey, Mexico, and now he lives in England. He grew up around in southern Indiana. You can tell that by what he talks about in the story. One thing to quickly know about this book, which could be a pro and con, the story itself, this is only a little over 200 pages. It has no really official beginning, and it has no real official end. So it's kind of one of those, it's like a short story collection in one book idea thing. So that's what I have to say about that. But one thing about this book which is very good is that it's very funny. The idea that Brian had originally for this book was to make it a real funny book. And one thing he's been compared to from another author is he's very much like a Mark Twain of southern Indiana. And I have to agree with that right there. So if you like Mark Twain, you might really want to pick up this book and see what you think about it right there. Now, the reviews have been generally good and positive for him. A lot for it to be his, very witty and clever humor. Now, this has only been released for since April 23rd. And so we still have a few more days to go before we would find out if it's on a big bestseller list of some sort. It has been selling well, if not meeting those bestseller lists. So it has been selling well. Like if you look on Amazon.com, it's been at 3,000, 4,000th rank, and an average book on Amazon.com is sometimes in the 700,000 rank. Alright, to wrap up this video now, I had the pleasure of going to the book signing where he released it in Evansville, Indiana. Got to ask him a question about what is he planning for his next book. Because it's his first book, and with his book deal, he is now assigned to write one more book set in southern Indiana, and that's the one he's working on right now. He's been doing a little bit of research on it. So hopefully pretty soon we'll get to see that. And since this is May 4th and I'm allowed to make Star Wars references, we will be watching your career with great interest. So I look forward to seeing more of his books on shelves. I'll be reading Brian Kimberling for a little while. And if you are not too familiar with him and you are a little more interested, because this was a very brief summary, check out his Facebook page and check out his website. There's a lot more things to learn about the book, and I encourage you to go to a bookstore or to your library and look up Snapper by Brian Kimberling. Also, if you're interested in getting more book talk, movie talk, and TV talk, just check out the channel right below, and also be prepared for more videos that will be coming out shortly. This is my first one, so give me some time. Thank you very much. One quick thing to show you.